Welcome to the Explainer. So, you want to scorch belly fat and build a rock solid core, but, without ever stepping foot inside a gym? Well, you're absolutely in the right place. Today, we're taking the actual science behind professional fitness training and breaking it all down into a super easy to follow visual guide that you can literally start using today. I mean, are you ready to finally build that core and just torch that stubborn belly fat? Whether you're a total beginner or maybe you're just a super busy professional who's struggled to find the time to get to the gym, this explainer is your ultimate solution to getting real, tangible results right in your living room. You don't need fancy equipment, and there's no massive time commitment. You really just need a solid plan. So let's dive right into it. Here's our roadmap for today's session. We'll hit igniting core fat loss, the essential warm-up, the fat-burning circuit, pro fat-burning tips, cool down and recovery, and finish up with the consistency challenge. All right, starting with part 1, igniting core fat loss, setting the mindset. Listen, a true fat-burning core routine, it is definitely not about doing 100 crunches on the floor and just hoping for the best. No way. It's actually a really strategic sequence of cardio and core strengthening movements designed to spike your heart rate and maximize calorie burn entirely without equipment. We combine these two elements because it forces your body to expend maximum energy. It's basically like turning your body into a highly efficient fat-burning engine. Moving on to section 2, the essential warm-up, priming the body. Now, before we push hard, we desperately need a warm-up flow. Just 3 simple steps. We kick off with jumping jacks to get that heart rate up. Next, high knees to wake up the lower body and the core. And finally, arm rotations to loosen up those upper body joints. I can't stress this enough. This isn't optional. It is absolutely crucial for preventing injury and getting your muscles ready to fire. You gotta get that blood flowing so your body recognizes, hey, it's time to do the work. Okay, time for the main event, section 3. The fat-burning circuit, maximum intensity. Here is the very first half of our high-energy circuit. We start out strong with mountain climbers for full-body cardio, and then flow right into bicycle crunches to really target those obliques. After that, we hit the exercise everyone loves to hate, burpees. These are just amazing for explosive fat burn. Finally, we lock the whole thing down with a plank hold for total core stabilization. The ultimate goal here? To move seamlessly from one exercise to the next, keeping the intensity super high so you stay locked right in that prime fat-burning zone. Let's zoom in on that plank hold for a second, because honestly, form is absolutely everything here. You want a perfectly straight line from your head down to your heels. Keep that core tight and actively squeeze those glutes. If you let your lower back sag, or if you lift your hips way too high, you completely kill the core engagement. Worse, you severely risk a lower back injury. You really have to keep it locked in tight. And let's pause for a super quick but totally vital breathing check. Exhale on exertion, inhale on the release. I know, it sounds incredibly simple, right? But you would be shocked by how many people just hold their breath when their core is under intense tension. Timing your breath with your movement literally powers your muscles with the oxygen they desperately need to push through that burn. To round out the circuit, we transition to movements targeting those notoriously stubborn lower abs while building rotational strength. We're utilizing leg raises for the lower abs, Russian twist for rotational power, flutter kicks to build some serious core endurance, and reverse crunches for that deep, deep ab activation. Combined with the first half, you are looking at a comprehensive 360-degree attack on your midsection. I really want to highlight those Russian twists. Rushing through this movement, massive mistake. You definitely don't want to just swing your arms wildly using momentum. You need a slow, controlled, and deliberate torso rotation while leaning back just slightly. That slow, controlled tension is exactly what builds those obliques and actually sculpts the waistline. Mind-muscle connection is literally everything here. All right, let's shift gears to section 4, pro fat-burning tips, the 24/7 lifestyle. So here is a bit of a hard truth about fitness. Exercise? It's really only 20% of the equation. As the saying goes, you just cannot outtrain a bad diet. Diet makes up a massive 40% of your core results. And sleep, that's another 20%, with hydration and extra cardio filling in the rest. Why sleep, you ask? Well, a lack of restorative sleep actually spikes your cortisol levels, which actively signals your body to store belly fat. Without dialing in your diet to a calorie-conscious level and prioritizing rest, that belly fat simply isn't going anywhere, no matter how many burpees you crush. To actually conquer that equation, you need to follow these essential fat loss rules. Commit to a consistent workout schedule, maintain a balanced, calorie-conscious diet, keep your body constantly hydrated, prioritize deep, restorative sleep, and, throw in some extra cardio sessions for maximum burn. These daily habits are the real secret weapons of any professional fitness coach. Honestly, it's what happens in the other 23 hours of the day that reveals the hard work you put into your workout. Moving right along to Section 5, Cool Down and Recovery, Restoring Balance. Please, whatever you do, don't skip this part. We have to transition your body from a state of stress back into a state of recovery. Step 1 is gentle static stretching to lengthen those heavily worked abdominal muscles. Step 2 is deep diaphragmatic breathing. This calms your parasympathetic nervous system down and immediately initiates the recovery process. It dramatically reduces soreness, making sure you are totally fresh and ready for your next session. Finally, Section 6, the Consistency Challenge, your next steps.
The perfect routine only works if you do. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. I absolutely love this quote because it perfectly captures the mindset you need for this journey. You see, motivation, that gets you started. It's probably what made you tune into this explainer today. But discipline is what keeps you going when you're tired, when you're busy, and when you really just want to quit.
So the workout is done, but will you show up again tomorrow? That is the ultimate question I'm leaving you with today. I am challenging you, right now, to take the knowledge, the structured circuit, and the lifestyle techniques from this explainer and turn them into real, daily action. Your core transformation is literally waiting for you. Get out there, stay disciplined, and make it happen.